Alrighty, thank you everyone for coming out to 1 Million Cups Chico. We're going to do just a quick overview with the history of 1 Million Cups, and then we'll have our featured presenter and then a Q&A and closing statements. 1 Million Cups is brought to us by the Kauffman Foundation. The Kauffman Foundation works with communities in entrepreneurship and education to increase opportunities that allow all people to learn, take risks, and own their successes. 1 Million Cups is a free weekly program that educates, engages, and connects local entrepreneurs. Their mission is to lower the barriers of access to education, resources, and connection for all types of new and aspiring entrepreneurs throughout the U.S. So they started really small in 2012 in Kansas City, and they have over 160 communities now, all with about 1 to 2 presentations a week, with a 6-minute presentation, a 15-minute Q&A, and we are here every Wednesday on Zoom at 9 a.m. or on Zoom Coffee. If you'd like to join our community, you can follow our chapter on the 1 Million Cups platform at 1millioncups.com/Chico. And today we have Cynthia from Jemiah's Place, and we will be passing it over to her. Are y'all ready?
Hello, everyone. My name is Cynthia Bray, and I'm with Jemiah's Place. And Jemiah's Place is a vocational learning center for adults with disabilities. And just wanted to give you a short background about myself. Before I started Jemiah's Place, I worked at my church doing as a director for a vocational learning center for about 1.5 years. And we left that church, and so I no longer work there as a director. And in my mind and heart, then I was done with this. And about 3 to 4 months later, for 3 nights straight, I couldn't sleep. And times that I can't sleep, I know that God is trying to talk to me and tell me something. And after that first night, I thought, did I eat some chocolate? What did I do? And so the next night I couldn't sleep, and I said, okay, what did I do, God? Are you trying to get my attention about something? And the Lord said that he wanted me to start a vocational training center. And I told him, I said, I have no clue really what I'm doing with this. I don't have the educational background. I don't know where to get started. And God said to me, I'm all knowing and everything. I know everything. So you need to seek me about this. And so I was sort of left with no excuse. And so then the following night I said, I said, did I do something wrong? He said, I need you to do this. And so I was praying about what my first steps were to get it done. And when I mentioned to my husband, he just said, really? He wants you to do that? I said, yes. He said, well, I'll support you and we'll do it together. So we started the business. And of course, we started it right when COVID hit. And so we just had our first couple of years were pretty rough. And so we ended up the last of December of last year, December 31st, I retired from my job with the state. I had worked for the state for 35.5 years, came off my job, and I said, Lord, I just need direction. I need you to work through me, and let's do this. And so that's what I've been doing. And it's just been so exciting. I'm learning something every day. The Lord has blessed me since the first of the year with a couple of new students. So I'm just excited about what God is doing in, I call it my ministry and my business. Just wanted to move right along with the presentation and just talk about my business challenges. The first is how to market and promote my business with my limited budget. Since I only have a few students, there's very little funds coming in. But I've been trying to find different avenues to market what I do. And just, if you can give me some feedback on that, how to attract or recruit clients that are on class waiver program. That's one of the programs that they offer here in Texas. and actually how to acquire funds. I do have a couple of people that donate funds to me every month, and which is a blessing. So yeah, whatever input you can give me on that, I appreciate it. All right, the next slide is what do we do? And just wanted to chat about the things that we offer. The first thing is a vocational planning, which includes social skill training, independent living, and transition services. So those are the things that we actually teach and train our students on a daily basis. The second one is supported employment. Once we get them to the point that we feel that they're ready to go out there and work a job, then we'll have someone to go out with them to while they're working, so we can make sure that everything is going smoothly and they're never out there alone. And the third thing is job placement. We contract with different sponsors and people that we do business with to assist us in helping them to work at their establishment or leading us in another direction of where they would recommend our students to work. We focus right now on areas of bagging and stocking, clerical, and food services. If any of our students have other jobs they would like to work, we have other curriculums, and we can write curriculums for us to be able to train them in. Also, we're Christian based. We have a curriculum or a set of things every morning that we do. We have praise and worship. We have scriptures and all of that. First thing in the morning, we tell all of our parents that's what we do. And, if they, don't want to participate, that's fine. We have other classrooms that they can do activities in while we're doing that. We normally do that maybe 10, 15 minutes every morning. We offer also extra curricular activities, arts and crafts. We have music classes, and we basically do those just to have fun. And we normally do those maybe every Friday or every other Friday. We have people that are, they work in different avenues like music and arts and everything. We have them to come in and spend time with the students and, teach them about music, how to do hair. We have a beautician that comes in. So we have people like that that help us out a lot. And our next slide tells just a little bit about what we are looking for in students. We opened June 2019. We are looking for high functioning adults with disabilities. And as long as these students are able to follow instruction or directions, then we can work with them. The class waiver program that I talked about earlier, it's community living assistance and support services, and it provides community-based services to individuals that exhibit functional limitations with learning, self-care, personal assistance, habilitation, and dependent living services. And that's the program that we're currently accepting, and we accept adults 18 and up. And the next slide is we're just gonna basically go over the business challenges again, how to market and promote our business with limited budget, how to attract, recruit clients that are on class waiver program, and how to acquire funding. And as far as the number two, I just need to find out, and I'm searching for this information on. There's a lot of clients out there that are on the class waiver program. I just don't know what avenue or where to locate them at. I was told that our Health and Human Services here may be able to help, and I have reached out to them but I haven't received that information back. So just knowing who has those that are on that program, so I can reach out to them and let them know what we're doing, and giving them an avenue to be able to learn a job skill. And then it has my information as well, my office phone number, our website, email, and our address. And on our website, I would like for you to go out there and look at the website, see what we're up to. We're planning to have an open house on June 17th, and I have to put the flyer on there yet, but we just updated our website. And if you're interested, or if you like to, we have a donate button on our website. So if you would like to donate funds to our ministry, then it's definitely welcome. And if you provide your information, I can mail or send you a donation form so you can claim it on your taxes next year. Appreciate your time. And if you have any questions, please let me know.
Great, let's give her a hand.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions for her?
Sure. It sounds a lot like Opportunity Village in Las Vegas. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. But I used to
No,
work
I
with
haven't.
them. Well, they operated a bunch of thrift shops around town. They had
Okay.
like a Santa's Village every Christmas time, and they had, so they have a lot of developmental and health issue clients.
Okay.
I don't know if they're all adults, but they did stuff like get trained in a restaurant work of some kind.
Okay.
A lot of restaurants in Vegas. And one thing they did is they did shredding services for, they take in papers that needed to be shredded. And
Right.
that's something they could handle.
Mhm.
And so stuff like, you might want to look up Opportunity Village just to see what they're up to. So, and they had like benefit fundraising type, things like that. So, but yeah, and so when they're doing their little Santa's Village, they could get training on how to operate a booth and send out, goodies and stuff like that. And have,
Okay.
just anyway, check them out. I think you might find something of interest there.
And we have
And you
something.
said they were called Opportunity Village in Las Vegas?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah, locally here, we have something called Work Training Center.
Okay.
Kind of the same idea that you're doing. And they've been around for a very long time here, and they
Oh,
have
good.
expanded and have their own woodworking, and, they've established different areas of job training. So
Okay.
look them up too and just see what their format is and how they, just as a resource.
Do you have the website?
Yeah, it's Work Training Center in Chico, California.
Okay.
And then I
Okay.
don't know, you're a nonprofit, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And I don't know, one, I noticed that are you guys doing a whole lot of social media?
Just on Facebook.
Okay.
And then, yeah, just on Facebook right now. I have a friend that's helping me develop everything. We were trying to get things started right after we opened in June of 2019. She did my website. We did the Facebook, and then we had a few students, and everybody left except my son. And so he was our Lone Ranger. So we were, trying different things with him.
Sure.
And so, yeah, and so
Test pilot.
it was pretty rough, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's free. So I know you said you don't have a huge budget for marketing, but I mean,
Yeah.
even maybe just sort of, and like they all say, try one platform at a time and get
Right.
dialed in. But I mean, Instagram probably would be a great thing for you if you're taking pictures of your facility. You have, your clients they're smiling and enjoying what they're doing at the facility and those types of things, I would definitely start like doing those kinds of pictures.
Okay.
And then I'm sure you're very connected with the community, the schools.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Your local
we-
chamber of commerce, perhaps?
Yes, I'm with the Round Rock Chamber of Commerce.
Awesome.
And so when I go to the, I think they're business entrepreneur meetings once a month, and then I connect with a lot of people there. So I've made a lot of great connections with the people there.
Awesome.
I was actually wondering how you came up with the list of skills that you offer.
I know.
The job,
Work training center.
A lot of work.
Kind of how
I'm
you,
sorry, I didn't hear you.
I was just wondering how you came up with the services that you offer. Like what kind of led you to offer those, what assistance you got to get to the services that you have now?
Well, when I was trying to do research on opening a vocational learning center, I did a lot of Google searches, and I took some of the ideas that I had with the people at the church that I used to be a part of, and the director of. We did a lot of research then, and I found some training software to help us get started on the ones that we have listed. And so I have all the material, all the training material and all that. Actually, I got it off of Amazon. And so we use that and incorporate other ideas in that software that we have. And that's how we write our curriculums from that.
You also connected with just the regular Workforce Development Center there in Round Rock?
Yes,
Okay.
TWC Workforce
Okay.
Solution. I have a couple of contacts with them. I'm trying to get one of their staff members to come here to work with us because they pay their funding for a certain period of time. So we're working together with that. They sent me a few people that they ended up moving, and so I didn't get a chance to keep them long. So still looking for someone to come here to work. We have 2 part-time people that work here and 1 full-time.
Okay. I think another marketing possible strategy would be like going to like having your students like volunteer at like certain like community events too.
Okay.
Like, possibly that they need like cashiering or things like that, things that you are already like teaching them how to do. How to go to like local community events to get your guys' name out there, have people associate you guys, knowing that like the services you offer, like that's just another like subliminal way to start getting like your business out there.
In fact, about a month ago, trying to think, there was a transition fair that we were a part of. And that was really nice. And we got a lot of our information out there at that fair. And one of the organizations that had been in business for probably, 15 years, they have like a news letter that goes out, and they include all of their the people that they are associated with, and they were able to add our information and name on that to let people know what we're doing. So we were excited about that.
What's the ETP program?
I did touchscreen kiosks for the Texas Workforce Commission, even though I was in Southern California. So it was like we did the development work. So people could go and look for a job and they get a printout of what jobs matched with their experience. This was back in the 90s, so it was a million years ago. Oh, another thing is Opportunity Village, they assemble stuff. So they have a bunch of hotels in Vegas. So they assemble the goodie bags. So all the soaps and all the different things that they want to put in each room, you might consider your hospitality.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the business community would be packaging for Christmas time, like all that kind of stuff. And when I worked in San Francisco, I think it was the ARC. we had all of these cable car watches we had to have packaged in these tubes.
Mhm.
And that's exactly what the Work Training Center here does too. They do those types of projects where you can give them a whole project and then they'll, you tell them how you want it done, you give them a sample, and then they just take it from there and, like
I like that idea.
the Austin Convention Center, like the Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Okay.
I used to work with the Convention and Visitors Bureau in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And we use them a lot for, things like that.
Okay.
I hate to say competition, that doesn't seem right, but who's like you, I guess, in the area?
Well, actually, I'm the only one. I'm the
Oh.
first to open in the Austin and surrounding cities.
Oh.
Once I get this business off and running and I feel comfortable with everything and how everything is done, then I do want to open a center in Austin.
Gotcha.
Round Rock is about
30
I
minutes?
want to say about 15 miles outside of.
Yeah.
And so, and I worked in Austin, so I drove there every day and I know pretty much the whole area, but there's, I would like
that
to
would be a great
open-
industry to get into.
You
Oh,
would
right,
think that-
right.
You would think that Goodyear and Salvation Army would do stuff like that, but evidently they don't, right?
Well, Goodwill, they're able to assist us once our students, need something or somewhere to work. And so they're working with me as well. Our local, we call it our big grocery, HEB is our big grocery store here. And they're one of our sponsors. They give us a lot of their products free. We have a room that has all of the different grocery items that are on the shelves. And so we practice putting things on the shelves, separating the cold and hot items and things of that sort. So we have a lot of fun with that.
Well, you have so much opportunity, actually, if they're only one in the area. You really do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then
it's
I
hard.
don't know if you ever heard of I think it's called the Kalahari Resorts. They just opened that here in Round Rock, and it's actually across the street from where we are.
Oh.
And they have opportunities there as well of different jobs for everybody. So
Awesome.
yeah. So we're looking forward to going right across the street from where we are.
That's
Room
great.
service.
Well, there's another
right.
organization that exactly. That my daughter actually worked at one of the stores downtown. It's called Little Red Hen, and they own 11 businesses, I think, in our town.
Okay.
And that's what it's focused on. Their employees are, different disabilities.
Okay.
And they're awesome.
Oh,
And
good.
so I've met my daughter loved it. But anyway, they have like a floral store. They have a gorgeous home store downtown Chico. And then like 10 other stores. Not something now that you would do, but maybe something as far as your business plan in the future to actually like have your own like retail store or something with your
Right, exactly.
Kind of cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am so looking
You
forward
can look
to.
them up too.
Yeah,
They're just
and I'm writing down.
littleredhens.org.
I'm writing down a lot of your information while you're talking. If I look like I'm not looking up, I'm
you're
trying to write
fine.
down. But you guys have shared such great ideas, especially the assembly of different things or packing of different things during holidays. That would be great because they love everything that we do here, and they love doing just different things and being able to be a part of the community. We don't take them on field trips or anything like that right now, but we're going to be taking them to different places that we think that they'll enjoy working and just get a feel of what they'll be doing out there and see if that's something that they'll like. And we've already contracted with a few places, and they're just waiting for us to get them trained and take them out there. So we're excited about that.
Good. I know, Michelle, did you want to also, there was a comment about the ETP programs.
Yeah, so our chapter lead also suggested possibly reaching out to your local community college and their ETP program, which we believe is Employment Training Program. That could be a good option to recruit some college students.
Okay.
And then I haven't, I don't know if you already do, but do you have any like testimonials from like past, students or past family members of students?
Not yet, because like I said, my son was the Lone Ranger for the last 2 years. And so I've gotten 3 more students within the last year, 1 last year and 2 the last couple of months. And so I'm trying to build my clientele. Yeah, I'm definitely going to put the testimonial on as soon as I can get one on their feet and out there. I've just placed a few testimonials from the parents of my students here. And I mean, they just love it and love what their students are coming home telling them about, the different things that they're learning. And I'm the type of person, I want the parents to be involved in everything we do as well, even during the day, if they want to stop in and see what's going on, make sure, their son or daughter is comfortable in what we're doing, and they are as well.
Yeah, and I think if you would like track this current student that you have, like their progress along the way to eventually.
Yeah, we do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, and every day we write up everything that we've done with them. If they have any questions, if their parents ever want to come and look at to see what they've been doing during the week, their progress and everything, we write everything down every day.
Yeah, that'd be really good.
So, Cynthia, where are you getting, have you gotten any other outside funding, like grants or anything like that for your?
No, I actually, one of our family friends, he sends a donation every month. It is a blessing. And then, and it's, it's a small amount, but he says he wants to, make sure that, we get out there and do what God is calling us to do. And we're helping some people. And then we had a big donation from a company that a friend of mine worked with. Or worked for, and they gave us a big donation about a year ago, but that's it. Those are the only donations that we've received outside of the funding we get from the services that we provide.
Okay. Yeah, you might want to see if there's any kind of grant funding for you guys.
Yeah, and that's another thing, the grant. I took a grant writing class about a couple of weeks ago, and so I've been trying to train myself on how, with the information that I received, train myself on how to write a grant, and not sure where to look to find
It's open grants.
So we have a partner that's called opengrants.io with Chico Start, who is the overall organization that runs 1 Million Cups Chico. They're located in Sacramento.
Oh, okay. Is the website like opengrants.com?
.io. It's on the chat.
You dropped it in the chat. If that helps.
Yeah, if you look in the chat.
Opengrants.io, yeah.
Okay, let me see.
It made the grant process easier, I think, is their goal.
Okay, my chat is not coming up. I don't know where she is.
It's just opengrants.io.
Yeah, it's not .com, it's .io.
Okay.
One of these newfangled domains.
Yeah.
Top level domains.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll check that out when we get off the phone here.
Awesome.
I mean,
kind of.
Did we have any other questions?
Any other questions?
No, I don't have any more questions, but I really appreciate your input today. I got plenty of notes here, and so I'm going to get right on this when I get off today. But I really appreciate you all giving me the opportunity to speak today. It really means a lot to me and our family, actually, because we consider this a family business. And anything that, if you ever want me to speak ever again, just let me know.
Sure. Well, we might have you back in a year or so and see how you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, great. That'd be wonderful.
Yeah.
All
For some reason
right.
I don't get up there, I'll wave to you from Austin on Friday.
That's right.
You'll feel my love.
Great, we're just gonna. Statements.
And thank
so-
you guys for coming. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we're just gonna close it out here.
So
Okay.
I'm Chanel, your host organizer. Eva Shepherd is our chapter lead. We also want to thank our community sponsors, Chico Star, GrowTech, Global Entrepreneurship Network, T-Bar, Build.com, Startup Grind, Explore Butte County, and of course, Global Coffee. We have many upcoming events. But next week we will be having, yes, athletics, Deb North from Yes Athletics, next Wednesday at 9 a.m. on Zoom and here at Global Coffee. And if you'd like to sign up for our Chico Star newsletter, feel free to scan that QR code. And we just want to thank everyone for coming out, and thank you, Cynthia, so much for presenting today.
One more round.
Thank you,
Thank
Cynthia.
you.
Well done.
Thank you.